Greetings, everybody. So, Dr. Edel here, and I wanted to talk today a bit about AI policies in my classroom. And these are very important things that do not affect a large percentage of my students, but they are very important. And so I want to talk about what my policies are and why I have them. Okay. So, as you've all heard, ChatGPT makes it dangerously easy to commit plagiarism. So to prevent this, I'm putting in a few extra policies for my course. So first, I want you to bear in mind, questions are always welcome. Okay, there's a lot of confusion out there about AI, and I really am happy to help. Trust me, even us English professors debate this stuff, and we don't all agree on how to approach AI. So if you have any questions or worries, please let me know. All right, I'm happy to help you. Next, this is a judgment-free zone. All right, so no one is a perfect writer, me least of all, and every single one of us has room to improve. But it's impossible to improve if you hide your true writing behind AI. Bear in mind, too, that English courses are not the real world. In the real world, there are times when AI is useful and appropriate because you need to get stuff done and you need your words to sound good. And myths to the contrary, that is not this English class. Yes, your past classes have asked you to turn in the best possible thing you can. I, however, am asking you to learn the most that you can. There's a huge difference. Turning in an amazing essay that's half AI will not teach you a darn thing. So this is why I want to see your writing and not what the AI can do. Right? Every student I've worked with is at a unique place in their writing. And the best way I can help you improve is to see where your writing is at. So, practically speaking, what does this mean? So here are a few requirements for my course. First, your revision history will show your authorship. Okay? So for your major assignments, you'll be required to show the revision history with your drafts. Okay? The easiest way to do this is to simply write your assignments in Google Docs and then share it with me as an editor. This way I can see the changes you've made as you've done your writing, and I'll see that it's your own work. Okay. Next, and this might hurt, no Grammarly allowed in my course. And I don't mark off for grammar anyway, so you don't need it. All right, now, Grammarly is a great tool, and I encourage it for real-world writing. But it can make your own work sound like it's been produced by AI. Honestly, I'd much rather see your words before they get filtered through computer assistants. Yes, Grammarly can transform your writing into something more academic, but only you can produce original work in your own voice. And the only thing I want to grade is your own voice. Okay? Now the big one. Do not use ChatGPT or any other AI for outlining or drafting or writing your papers, period. Don't use it for ideas or research or help with planning, period. The entire purpose of research assignments is to teach you the research, organization, and writing skills that ChatGPT can do in 30 seconds. If you can't learn those skills on your own, AI will replace you. Once you have the skills, then you can use AI to help you, but do not try it for my English course. That said, we are not Luddites. Okay? For some in-class assignments, we will study AI. We'll examine the differences between human and machine writing and why it's so essential that you learn to compose your papers independently. You can quote AI sources and you can cite them as examples of what AI does, but do not use them to help your writing. Again, do not use ChatGPT, Grammarly, or any other AI tool as part of your drafting process. If you are caught, it will not end well. So, realistically speaking, how much can I actually regulate AI in my own classroom? So let's consider some things. Question: what if my writing style sounds like AI? And yes, this is a serious question. ChatGPT hasn't been taught to write like just any ordinary human being. It's been trained to write like a professional person who has survived several years of English classes. ChatGPT is just like you. It's trying to write material that would earn a good grade in a college course. Okay? So yes, your style might actually be somewhat similar to what an AI writes. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. ChatGPT is so popular because it's decent writing. Okay? That's why I check the revision history. But that said, next question: can English professors really tell the difference between AI and human writing? Honestly, it depends. But think about it this way. I have a Master of Fine Arts in Creative Writing. I also have a PhD in Creative Writing and Rhetoric. So I can tell the differences in style between authors of novels, poems, and plays. I learned the different writing styles of my professors and classmates through 8 years of graduate school. I've been trained to write in different styles and voices for my own works of fiction and poetry. I've also been teaching undergraduate writing for 15 years. And yes, that makes me feel a little old. Now, when I read papers, I hear the voice in the writing, right? That's part of my training, right? So if you turn in a paper that has an abrupt change in style between paragraphs, to me it sounds like scraping nails on a chalkboard. Okay? And when I read papers that sound like AI, it's because AI produces words using a certain style, a style that I've seen too often in student papers. Okay? And it's a good style. Like I said, AI platforms create a clear and solid tone for essays. And those AI-generated paragraphs have fewer grammar mistakes than my own writing. Okay? But it's also a style I recognize. And if I recognize that style in your work, I'm not grading that material unless you can prove it's your own writing. See that revision history. But if you can't prove it's your own writing, then I'm going to have to fill out some paperwork with the Dean of Students' office. And I absolutely loathe paperwork. Related question: can English professors actually prove if someone has used AI? Simple answer: nope. We cannot prove it. But if I suspect AI, I will spend 4 hours gathering evidence. Okay? So if I suspect academic misconduct on a final paper, you do not want to find out how much evidence I can gather in 4 hours. And oh yes, I will use ChatGPT to help me find that evidence at 2 in the morning while grading final exams papers when I already hate my life. So don't do it. Don't use ChatGPT for my class. So, there you have it. My policy on AI tools in the classroom. The basic takeaway: don't use ChatGPT, Grammarly, or any other AI for your assignments unless we are in class and I'm doing a demonstration with it. Okay, trust me, you do not need AI to help you pass English. All right, just do the work, um, and you'll do fine. All right, as long as you do the writing, do the assignments, you're gonna improve as a writer, and that's what I, as a teacher, am looking for. How much you improve, how much you are willing to put into your research and your work to become a more thoughtful writer. So, with that, again, please let me know of any questions, any concerns, any confusion. Like I said, this is a complex topic, and I really do want to help you guys with this. Uh, because it's not just for my English course you have to worry about these concerns. It's for future classes as well. It's for future careers. And the ways that you are allowed to use AI will change depending on the circumstances. All right. So for my English class, I am far more strict about this than you'll see almost anywhere else, simply because the purpose of the class is to measure your personal improvement. And I can't do that if you have, either ChatGPT or Grammarly getting between my eyes and your personal work. So again, let me know in case of questions, and I will see you all later.